Hey everyone, welcome back. Blue Riser here. So today I wanted to go over Okeanos because Okeanos is coming out tomorrow, I believe. Pretty much we're going to cover just basic stuff, general overview of what Okeanos is. I know there's videos like this already before, and normally for me, I don't like to look stuff up too far ahead. So this is, again, just a general overview for me. And if you guys want to learn more about Okeanos, the Fate Grand Order wiki is available. Just go ahead and look it up there. But for the most part, we're going to cover the chapters, so we might as well just start here. There's pretty much no better place to start besides this. So we have chapter 1, which level 24 seems to be the level of the first enemies, at 36 being the highest of the last enemy. AP cost is 13. If you can't use like 13 AP consecutively, then think about leveling up a little bit more before taking on Okeanos. So then we have chapter 2, and we're just going to do a quick look. We see that the notable drops are rider pieces there. And again, let's see, there's a berserker piece. Chapter 4, again, I'm not going to go over the enemies. Even now I'm just kind of glancing over them. So here at chapter 4, there happens to be right here a snake jewel, which is what I need to upgrade Gilgamesh. So this is as far as I need to get Gilgamesh to his next ascension point. So I'm excited for that. And then we have another berserker piece right there, a monument, octuplet twin crystals. We got 2 of them in a row, and more berserker pieces. So it really does look like if you're wanting to increase your berserker, this is probably going to be the area. Yeah, this looks like it's definitely going to be the area. Most of the enemies still are maintaining a level 20 to level 30 aspect. So I would say probably going with level 40 characters just to be safe. As we go on further around chapter 7, it looks like enemies are hitting level 30, level 40, and one enemy even hitting level 50. So you probably want to, yeah, I would keep it there around level 40 to 50. By now, if you've been playing since day 1, you should have characters like that already. I don't think there's really a need to re-roll for any new characters. You should probably have characters with good enough skills and good enough like nobles merged, that kind of stuff, to take on Okeanos. The levels don't look crazy difficult. Now, of course, you have a Holy Grail, and we got a free unit as well. The free unit is David. We're going to look over him later. 13 Saint Quartz, and then normally there's free quests as well, so probably around 26 or so. Which isn't enough for a full 10 summon, but by that time there should be campaigns and stuff. So you should have way more Saint Quartz. Now let's count the monuments. Let's see. Rider piece, 1. Rider monument, 1. Berserker piece, 1. I'm gonna have a counter on the side. It'll keep counting this stuff. Another berserker piece and a berserker monument. Hopefully I have a counter on the side. Another berserker piece, another berserker monument, another rider monument, another rider piece, another lancer piece, another lancer piece, caster piece, berserker piece, caster monument, 3 berserker pieces with 1 berserker monument, and then a lancer monument and a caster monument. So quite a bit of stuff is going to be over here on the side, and most noticeably there's going to be a lot of dragon fangs and talons of chaos alongside right here ghost lanterns. Not a lot, but a good amount. Hopefully enough for you guys to upgrade another character to their next ascension point. Now, next up are the interludes, and unfortunately, I don't really have any of these characters. Maybe I'll get some when I do a summon. I have Teach, and that's it. I don't have any of the other characters. Maybe I'll get the others, hopefully. And interludes, I think you can pretty much see those for yourself. Next up, we have the Okeanos campaign summon banner, which Frances Drake is a 5-star rider. She is pretty much the lead character. She is the featured character. You have Anne, Bonnie, and Mary Reed, Uriel, David, and Hector. Those are the featured servants for this one. And then we have craft essences, which we'll go over right now. So I think all of these craft essences are Fate Extra themed, because you have this Rin, and I believe this is the Rin from Fate Extra. It looks just like her. Okay, so the normal effect is increases units attack by 25% for 3 turns, and defense for 25% for 3 turns. And then the limit break is 30% for 3 turns, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty good for either a starting or actually an ending subunit, because they come in with that buff. But I feel probably like Berserkers would probably be good with it. And next we have And So the Ship Conquers. This one recovers HP like 100 each turn. I wish it was a little bit higher than that, because like in the large scale of it, I don't know how much 100 is really gonna help you, especially like with how I want to say like battles are super long in Fate Grand Order either. So maybe if you were to limit break it, but then that calls for like a lot of pulling just for this one craft essence. 200 every 5 turns, you're recovering like 1,000 health. And for a character who probably doesn't have a lot of health, that's useful. At the same time, I can see how it isn't. It's a nice card to have, maybe for a beginner. Like once you hit those high numbers, 100 HP healing isn't anything. Next up we have Victor from the Moon, which this guy is holding Yakisoba upon. Increases performance of units Buster card by 10%, increases unit critical damage by 20%. And then we have another ending, which is just the other side of the art, which they both are the Fate Extra main characters. Increases unit arts card and increases critical damage. So she pretty much does the reverse. I wouldn't say reverse, because would I call arts and Buster cards reverse of each other? Not really. But instead of Buster, she increases the arts. It works for Noble Phantasms as well. Okay, so next up we have Francis Drake. We went over her one time a little bit when we were covering the events, upcoming events and stuff like that. But this time I'm just going to try to have a more detailed look at her. Now, I myself don't truly understand all the aspects of this game yet. I understand what's meaningful and what's not, but that's kind of as far as I can go. Like, I don't understand that much after that. Now, overall, her sprite looks cool. Her art looks cool, too. Star absorption of 208. Star generation of 9%. Noble attack charge for... Her Noble doesn't really charge that fast, huh? Charge defense, 3%. Now, at least none of her attacks are, like, single digits. Her quick card does 6. Arts does 4. Buster does 2. And then her extra attack does 4. So her first skill is Voyager of the Storm, which increases party's noble damage for 1 turn and increases attack for 1 turn. So at level 1 is at 8.5%, which isn't too bad. 10% would probably be optimal, so that's around 3. Yeah, right there, 3. Then her second one is increase own noble generation rate for 3 turns. So her generation rate was 0.42. How much now? 18%, 20%, 45% at the top. Wow. And then her last one, charge own noble gauge. Own attack will ignore invincibility for 3 turns. Gain 10 critical stars. This is a cool one because it has so many other effects. Because this itself is worth a lot. At least to me it is. Own attacks will ignore invincibility. That's pretty cool too. And gain 10 critical stars. So it's 30%. I would love it if it was like 40%. But that's at 6. Next up, her passive, increase own resistance to debuffs 12.5%, increase own quick card performance by 8%. And then we look at here, her Noble Phantasm, anti-army, Buster type, hit count 5, deals damage to all enemies. There's a video too. Let's go check it out. Okay, that was pretty cool. And she has EX luck and an A+ Noble Phantasm. Mana is at E, Agility B, Strength D, Endurance C. Okay, so now after reading through some of these comments, it seems that Francis Drake is pretty well received, which is good. Some people seem to be a bit skeptical, but they say recycles crit stars to do good damage. I like that. And her MP is spammable Buster thanks to her skills. Her arts, quick arts brave chain, feel her MP good. It has 2 art cards. It easily allow art chains. Golden Rule, yeah, like, it seems like she is meant for spamming more, Noble Phantasms. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. With Anne, Bonnie, and Mary Reed, who just lose their clothes after a certain bit of time. Star Absorption at 200, Star Generation at 9.1, MP Charge Attack at 84%, 0.84%, MP Charge at 3% at defense. Okay, good enough. They got two quick, 2 arts, 1 buster, and 1 extra attack. With also 2 hits, 2 hits, 1 hit, 1 hit. So not doing a lot of hits. That's a shame. I was hoping at least one of them would probably be 3, like maybe a quick or something, but I guess not. Let's look at their skills. Increase on critical star generation for 3 turns. Alright, good enough. Increase on critical damage for 1 turn, and then increase on critical star absorption for 1 turn, and increase on attack for 1 turn. So I guess they're, well, I'll look at the comments, because I want to save any of my inexperience for like after I read comments and then taking information. I don't want to just say something and not know what I'm talking about. So her passive skill, increase on resistance to debuffs by 12.5%, and then her Noble Phantasm, unfortunately they don't have a video for it, which sucks. Which is deals damage to 1 enemy. Anti-personnel is a quick type attack with 6 hits. Does 1200% damage. Let's see, overcharge effect. Deals extra damage when HP is low. Strength C, Endurance C, Mana E, MP C, Luck B, Agility A. Well, okay, besides people just calling them lesbos over and over and over again, it seems people like them. And they definitely seem to be for crit, and gain those crits to deal massive damage, especially with their Noble Phantasm, which is good. I like it a lot. I would go for them. They look like cool characters. This art definitely is suggestive, but whatever. I know there's an Archer version of them. I'm just kind of curious to see what it looks like, so let's look at it real quick. Oh, it's a swimsuit version, and it focuses on the other one. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this is one I was told to watch out for when playing in Okeanos. Hector, like, this guy's going to hurt people for sure. He doesn't really look like it, but apparently he will. He has pretty low attack with around 7,000, I would say. I want to round that to 7,000. 10,000 HP. Let's see, star absorption 90%, not 90%, 90, pretty low. Star generation though is at 12. Noble at 1.8%, and then Noble defense at 4%. That's pretty high. I think he's the highest one so far that we've checked out. Death resist is 28%. That's pretty low compared to the other ones though. 2 quick cards, 1 art, and 2 busters. 2 quick attacks, 2 art attacks, 1 buster attack, and 3 extra attacks. Alright, good enough. Increases party's Noble damage for 1 turn. And then chance to reduce one's enemy Noble gauge by 1, and chance to stun them for 1 turn. That, you know, whenever I see like you can lower the enemy's Noble gauge, that's always useful to me, because in the end you want to kill an enemy before they let out their Noble. Removes own debuffs and recovers own HP. How much HP would he heal? 800, 920, 1040, up to 2000 at level 10. I guess that's pretty good since he does have low health. His passive skills is increase on resistance to debuffs, increase on quick card performance by 8%. Alright, good enough, right? He has a buster type with 1 hit, deals damage that ignores defense of all enemies. Oh no, that's deadly. He's pretty much B everywhere except agility, which is an A. So he's a pretty balanced character, it looks like. I don't know what is it about this guy, but for some reason just looking at him pisses me off. I hate this guy. Fighting him, he stunned my entire team for 3 whole turns. I'm tempted to burn every single copy of him right now. Not to mention he's also an insufferable prick and a mega douchebag in the story. Don't worry, the reason he's like that is because he's incredibly pissed at his family and co-workers, and his little brother is a huge SJW who tries to save Helen despite only one author saying she was abused. Wow, okay, whatever. What is he good at? Saying nope though. We're almost done. I've been recording this for a while now, but this video is probably going to be like 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes, but I've been recording for like 40 minutes now. So this is the unit you get after finishing Okeanos, which is David. I I can't say I really like him that much. He kind of looks feminine to me. I'm looking carefully. Yeah. Let's see, 7,000 health, 8,000 attack. I'll round them up. I'll say 8,000 attack and 9,000 health. If you're using like, what do you call them? Crab essences and stuff, they might knock them up. Star absorption 153, star generation 8%, 76%, and then 3%. Let's see, he mainly has arts cards with 1 quick, 1 buster, 3 arts, 2 quick attacks, 2 arts attack, 1 buster attack, and 3 extra attacks. Let's see, what's he do? Increase own defense by 1 turn, recovers HP. How much HP is recovered? Up to 2,000 at 10, but 1,000 at 1. Let's see. Removes party's mental debuffs, grants party evasion for 1 hit, and recovers party's HP. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool that he grants the party recovery. Now, 300 isn't a lot. It's kind of worth nothing. But really what I'm seeing here is grants the party evasion. That's what I'm seeing here, and that's what I like to hear. And then last one is increase party attack for 3 turns. So it seems like he helps the party out quite a bit. Next we'll go over here, increase resistance to debuffs 20%, increase critical attacks by 10%, alright, good enough. Phantasm, own attacks will ignore evasion for 1 turn, deals damage to 1 enemy. Buster type, 1 hit. Let's see, Strength C, Endurance D, Agility B, Mana C, Luck A, and Noble Phantasm B. Is the father of Solomon, David. Party availability is very useful. It sure is. I already know it's useful without even having to use it for him. CE that boosts art cards, yeah, definitely. CE that boosts noble game, yep, definitely. Alright, so there's spoilers here, and I'm not going to read any further on David's thing. I already saw 1 spoiler, and I thought, I'm not going to read any of that. But the only thing I can really say that really makes him seem like a great servant is definitely the second one. His second skill, the party evasion thing, and then the health is like a little caveat to it, but even then, the party evasion is worth a lot to me. And then this is the last character you can unlock after finishing Okeanos. You can get her for regular banners, which is Medea Lily. So it's like a young version of her. Absorption 51, 10% star generation, 4% noble charge, 3%. He has quite a bit of attacks with 1 quick, 1 buster, and 3 arts. Her 4 attacks for quick, 4 attacks for arts, 3 attacks for buster, and 5 attacks for extra. Her own noble. I wonder if she's similar to the regular Medea. Removes party's poison, recovers party's HP at 1,000 for the base. And that looks like the same thing, it just leveled up. Yep, it's just leveled up, and now it's at 2,000. Oh my gosh. Increase one ally's received HP from healing for 1 turn. Okay, that's really cool too. So she's a healer. Yeah, she's a healer, by all means. Increase damage of units art card by 8, and then increase debuff success by 8. Then her noble is remove debuffs from all allies and recover HP. At 1 is 3,000. That's pretty much worth it right there. Strength E, Endurance E, Agility D, Mana A, Luck A, Noble Phantasm C. I think this image pretty much summarizes how I feel about a lot of the characters. I'll be waiting for you soon. She can cure Jeanne d'Arc's self-stun. That's pretty big news. So yeah, Medea seems like a really useful character. I'm going to try to get her. I'm going to try to go for her. Obviously I have to be Okeanos first, but I think she's definitely one of my goals. Like, having a healing character would mean so much to me. Hopefully I can get her, but if not, it's such a shame. But I mean, she'll be in the banners from now on after I finish Okeanos, so I have a chance to get her. And we'll end there. We'll end it with oh, it's this way. We'll end with Medea over here. Green screen's all messing up and stuff like that. My hair might have messed up on the green screen as well, but whatever. What can you do, right? Anyway, this has been it for the Fate Grand Order Okeanos. It's coming out tomorrow, I believe. If not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I did. I enjoyed looking over these characters and stuff like that. I still don't really have that great judgment call on what's good and what's not good in this game. So hopefully this didn't really like set some people off. That you didn't really do it right, you know. I'll try better next time. If you have any tips for things I should probably look out for, I think there were some comments in my last video like this on tips. Unfortunately, I didn't pull it up right now, so whatever. I'm not redoing a whole 40-minute video. But yeah, tell me what are you most excited for the Okeanos chapter when it releases? Is it the characters? Is it the story? Is it the Saint Quartz? It's the Saint Quartz for me, for sure. Definitely the Saint Quartz. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm tired. Peace out.